So welcome to day two. Hopefully with a bit of the magic of editing. The day passed like that, like a click. But yeah. Anyway, day two. So let's see what I've done today. So right away, you'll probably notice the game is looking pretty different. I'll just turn the audio down again. Okay, the game is looking pretty different. So the big things here is this background, which actually didn't take that long. It took maybe about an hour and a half, but I want to animate it and kind of clean it up and add some stuff to this blank space. Anyway, let's jump into the game because there are a couple of other things that also I spent today doing. So the first is that I changed the mouse cursor. I thought this was really important so I could kind of create, because obviously it's a clicking game, so like there's a lot of interactions around the mouse. So make that as satisfying as possible. So you can hear there's a little clicking sound effect, and then the mouse turns into the little target. And then this is also new. So this is a new mineral screen. As you can probably tell, I should probably be pointing that way, but as you can probably tell, this is still a work in progress. So I wanted to kind of make these bars rotate a bit slower around the amethyst and start from random different points. But anyway, I had trouble kind of implementing it and using the GPU shaders to get my desired effect. So I think I'm going to try and recreate this, but hard coding it, so without using particles, which is going to take some time. But as for the time being, I think you can kind of understand what's going on. And then if you want to exit the screen, you can just hold down the button here. Another thing that happens is that it deletes it does pause the game, which is good, but it deletes all like the asteroids. So I've got to figure out a way to pause the game without actually deleting all the asteroids, because presumably at some point I also will want a pause menu. I think this is all going to be looking pretty similar. So as you can see, hopefully, yeah, I'm not covering it. So as you can see, there's a little X, a stop sign almost, for when I can't afford something. And I want to add a little sound effect like or something, like an error effect. Here I also added, when you haven't unlocked the mineral yet, you don't really know what it's for. So you know that there's another mineral to unlock, but you don't know what it's going to go towards. This screen looks a bit ugly at the moment. I'm not actually sure how I'm going to fix this up. This was just the easiest solution that I thought of, just to kind of make for the demo more than anything else. And then you can see that it also affects the kyanite. So this is topaz and this is kyanite. This inventory I'm also planning on changing, but I might do that next day I get to work on it. But I think that's all the changes for today. I can also briefly show you the animation that I made. So this is how it's looking. Yeah, it looks okay. I'm not super happy with it. I think it would be good if everything was moving, like if I actually finished it. But it was really, really time consuming to do. Like it took so long to just draw these squiggles, which like it obviously doesn't look like a lot, but it took a really long time to do. And then I also want to obviously animate these bigger sections, and then this grass blowing in the wind and all the stuff like that. So all in all, it's going to be a pretty big project if I do want to animate everything, and presumably I mean, this, you can tell this is a bit rushed. Like for example, this is kind of just flashing. Yeah, there are things about it that I'm not super happy with. So I'll see. It's probably not something that's necessary for the demo, so it probably won't get it done. But yeah, that's it for today. Tomorrow I want to actually, I'll just show again. I do have a whiteboard of kind of stuff that I want to be able to add. Sorry if you can hear that background noise. Let me just pull it up here. I've got a list of things that I'm working through at the moment. It's funny how like it's get flash bombed when the fucking whiteboard opens up. All right, let's see. So it's mainly content. So there's this click delay. There's explosives I want to add. There's magnet upgrades. I suppose it's, yeah, not a whole point in me showing you this now. Hopefully I can just show you it as I make it. So, yep, that's it for me, and I'll see you in the next one. So.